Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
It's.Razor Pop 啦。
Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm here at Geylang, lorong 23. Nope, it's not what you're thinking. I'm here to catch a new play by Danny Yeo. It's called The Ignorland of Its Desires. It's actually a new play about the history, the myths, and the sights and sounds of Geylang. Well, sounds interesting? Let's go check it out. Geylang, Singapore's famous red light district. The name itself is synonymous with sex and good food. But do you know what goes on behind these crowded streets? This is what inspired former DJ turned director Danny Yeo to produce a play called The Ignorland of Its Desires. It is unlike any conventional play. It requires the audience to go on a foot trail from one lorong to another lorong to immerse themselves in the sights and sounds of Geylang. The evening started off with some fun and games, drawing a footprint on a piece of paper, symbolizing leaving your mark in Geylang. And then the show began.
你来嘞，来嘞，别拍摄，别看了，这种东西不用想象多的。我跟你讲，这个什么，这个中国的，啊，不，你要什么？这边不是中国就是印尼的咯，不然是泰国的，不然非洲的。我跟你讲，很便宜而已。
算便宜点给你吗？
不用紧，你从哪里来的？
中国。
中国来的，你叫什么名？
蝴蝶。
红蝴蝶。
我要girlfriend， 我要sexy chicken， I want a fat girl, big breast。你懂我是谁吗？
是谁？
我是警察，警察。上，跑，哎呀，不要打我！啊，妈，我跑，这样子呢？哇！这个美了。
When your dream girl arrives, she will totally ignore your presence initially and proceed to sign in at the reception counter. After signing in, you will be introduced to your chicken by the brothel keeper.
小姐，要去哪里？
杨龙18巷。
耶浪，小姐，养你。你这样晚才出来做，那些生意都给那些年轻的妹妹抢走了啦。
Uncle， 我在前面这条街上坐，今天晚上有空你来找我，我给你 special。
整顿是，跟脑几百公司比，跟美国人失败。
说我不要再作践我自己了。
I'm with Yi, one of the actresses for this play. Maybe I can just find out from you, how did you research for your role?
How do I research for your role? Well, we went to Geylang quite a few times, and it's like even after rehearsal, sometimes we actually go there for supper, and so a lot of observation. And for me especially, what I did was I followed the guys into the streets, into lorong 18 and 20. So we walked the street, and they will get they will get the girls, and I'll just stand as close as I can to listen to see how they do it, and just to observe how the mannerism and how do they ask for it, and how much, and what because they are the person that I'm looking for, the character that I'm having, it's actually from mainland China, and so I have to have her accent, and I have to know how she asks for it, how she talks and stuff like that. Yeah, so basically it's a lot of walking in Geylang.
Was it a challenging role for you?
Yeah, it is because it's maybe because part language wise and part that it's there's certain symbolism like oral sex and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a little bit.
So do you find this character, like, how realistic is this character compared to what you see actually on the streets outside?
How realistic? I think it is quite realistic, as close as I can. Yeah, to what I observe. Yeah.
So how familiar are you with the red light district?
How familiar? I guess after this show, I'm much more familiar than what I thought I used to know. Yeah, because of what we have seen and what we have read about. Yeah, and of course we do some readings as well. Also some newspaper clippings of the research that has been done in the past, and also on books, parts from books. Yeah.
So this being a R18 sort of play, so what is your personal ultimate sacrifice that you'll make for art? Like, would you ever consider going nude or doing something extreme for the sake of art?
For this particular show, or
no, as in general, for your career-wise? Yeah.
For my career-wise, nude if necessary. Yes, if it's required lah. Yeah.
But what is your personal limit? So what is the ultimate sacrifice that you'll be willing to make for the sake of art?
I think I won't really make love on stage. Yeah.
Each of us will then given a map to continue the journey on foot to the next location. You can either walk or take a bus, but the key is to enjoy the Geylang experience, from the bright neon lights to the aroma of food and the endless traffic that goes on late into the night. Are you a fan of plays? Like, do you watch it often?
Yeah, I watch quite often, yeah.
So how does this stack up against what you've watched in the past?
I think it's interesting because we also get to walk from one place to the other, experience Geylang, where I think most of the time it's just driving past and never really see it while walking, so it's an eye-opener for me.
So do you think the R18 rating is justified, or perhaps they should sort of open it to everyone?
I think it probably will, with just maybe parental guidance should be enough lah, at least for my point of view.
I think it was quite realistic and they showed us different point of view, so it was quite interesting.
What do you think?
I think it was interesting that we have to walk all the way here and got to see a lot of interesting things along the way.
So what did you see along the way?
She saw someone putting cigarettes in the drain. Yeah. Yeah, and
so is this
prostitutes along the way.
之前就觉得是食色天堂啦，然后现在觉得背后有很多隐藏的秘密。对，
所以让你更了解鸭龙。
对。
So is this something surprising to you, or you already know it already?
No, but I haven't really observed it until today lah.
你以前有没有看过像这样子类型，就是比较属于成人的一个演出？
没有看过，从来没有跟过舞台有这么近距离的接触过，就是好像他们在跟我们对话的感觉很不一样啊。因为通常有看这种舞台剧的时候是有一定的距离，有个距离感在那里，可是这样会让我们就是更深处的了解到，对。
So what is your impression of Geylang?
Prostitution, really. So today I saw for myself. Yeah, but of course it's more than that, I think. Yeah, so I mean that's the whole impression that you have of Geylang. But I think this place is trying to tell us otherwise. There's more to it than prostitution.
So do you think Geylang is actually sort of a misunderstood place?
Yeah, definitely, I think.
I think it is very local. It brings you very close to where your upbringing, where you live. The island is like that, which we don't see. You can't, as a woman, you don't get experience. You don't hear, you don't feel, you don't sense it. But then through this play, you're able to bring out to you the flavor of the Geylang vicinity.
Do you think the R18 rating is justified, or perhaps they should be more lenient?
Actually, I think we should open this to younger people, but bring along their parents, because the kids today are too sheltered. I don't think they will really get to. They understand part of it, but I don't think they really fully understand. Yeah.